Howdy folks, back at you with another video. Today we got the old fishing rod. We're gonna go explore, see if we can't catch a fish in the old river here. Got a little ugly stick takedown rod. Get her all put together there. Oh heck yeah. Oh heck yeah, a little floppy. I don't know, you get what you get. Alrighty. Grab my tackle. Let's get this thing all rigged up here. Okay, I think we're gonna go with a spinner off the hop. You know what? No, we're not. We're gonna go with a little crankbait or a swim bait. I don't know. I think it's a swim bait you call this thing. It's a little rainbow trout decoy deal. Hopefully you can see that. Got nice colors to it. This can go in the pocket. Speedy. Oh, the old Cummins. Oh yeah. Ready to hunt down some fishies. Let's go.
There's that little one moving there.
Oh yeah. Well, check this out, guys. There's a whole bunch of these. See that like circle right there? There's a whole bunch of bubbles coming up from it. A bunch of little ones here. A bunch of movement happening. Is there something living in there?
That's gotta be.
I mean, let me know what you guys think, guys. Like, what could that be? Is that something like spawning? Like, I have no idea. Less than a single idea. But yeah, let me know in the comments. What could do that? Found the first spot here. The river comes in, wise off, and here it gets pretty turbulent. All these trees for cover for the fish, and a nice deep spot right here. See if I can just cast a little bit and reel it in, a little bit and reel it in. See if anything happens here. You never know. Well, we tried a few casts here. It's very difficult to actually get that lure near that tree. So we're gonna walk a little further here so we can find another good deep spot, a little deep pool, which there might be one up there. Found a place to cross the creek here. Just been walking down, put a few casts in since I saw you last. Can't see anything going for it, so we're walking back to this little junction here. The deep-ish spot, and we'll do a few casts here and see if there's something hiding. Yeah, it looks like it might just be not the right day. I don't know. I'm not a fish scientist. If it's early in the season, who knows what it is. But we're out here just having fun anyway. So I'm gonna keep on fishing. Like, these spots just look so good to me to fish. If you look at these guys, there's some boulders under there, under that down tree. Like, these are the spots I'm finding and casting at, but there's just nothing. I'll cast right by the boulders to try and draw something out from underneath them, but I don't think there's anything there right now. Really good looking areas. Not catching anything. I'm gonna switch it up, try a different lure here. Instead of the nice rainbow swim bait thing, we're gonna go little spinner. Small, and you know what, actually? There's no real flies out now, so we wouldn't go for that, I don't think. We'll go with this guy. Little red dealio on it. I do have a little weight on this as well now, so I can cast a little further and it keeps it a little lower in the water. The areas I'm fishing are about 4 or 5 feet deep. I want the lure to be about 2 feet down in that. See what happens to this guy. Does look pretty good in the water. We're gonna give this a few casts here. Well, no fish, so we got on walking back, and on the way back I jostled something loose in my guts. So here you guys a little pro tip here. If you're going to do it in the woods, grab your teepee, find a little place like this to, you know, pop a squat. Make sure you have a little holder for your teepee. That's actually super important. People don't mention that. Super important. And then, yeah, become one with nature for about 2 minutes. And then bury everything. Yep. Well, just like that, the deed is done. Food tips with Ruben. Yep. Well, I'm not wearing a shirt, but I got the twig stove out. We're gonna see if we can find a little bit of wood for it. Make some noodle soup here, just because that's all I got left, pretty much. That and some oatmeal. I already had oatmeal today, so noodle soup it is. Get that in me. This stick is perfect. And yeah, we might climb this mountain here. We'll see what happens. It's quite the feat, but we're thinking about it. right there is really hot fire, 500 mils. We're gonna get that to a boil and I'll bring it back when it's ready to rock here. Stove's pretty simple to use. Hack off, you know, slivers as you go, like this. A little branch, stick them in there. See that fire's pretty good. Ooh, boiling. She's rolling. Get this noodle soup in there. Oh boy. Okay, that's not good. Put out your fire with your soup. Whatever, it's boiling now. Oh darn. Soup mishaps with Ruben. Yep. Shirtless dude can't make soup. Not even good enough to be a hobo. Give her a stir, hopefully. Only needs to simmer for 5 minutes, so if we just get this thing on there for a few minutes here, maybe that'll keep it from boiling over if you put the lid on it. Who knows? It's gonna be a mess to clean this. There's no water around here. Spoon's super hot. Let that do its thing there. I'll bring you guys back when there's something to show you. When there's food, even. Nipples. There really is nothing like a nice hot cup of soup on a really hot, sunny day. Wish I would have brought something else, but work with what we got. I'm gonna figure out how to make some dehydrated meals that I can eat cold. Like just add cold water and eat. I gotta figure that out. There's gotta be something. Anywho. Buddy's up there. Where is he? Right there. Just vibing up there, looking down on me. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna climb that or not. It's pretty intense the whole way up. You might do a separate trip to do that. Because it's like a 7,000 foot mountain, I think. Keep in mind we're already 3,000 feet above sea level, so it's 4,000 feet of elevation. That's what it is. That's almost a mile, actually. I think 4,500 is a mile. No, 5,500 is a mile. Anywho, nonetheless, the soup's almost done. You gotta let it cool down. Soup's out of the twig stove. All you gotta do to get this thing to cool down is grab with your pliers, like that, and just shake out the ash carefully. Ideally not on your hands. And then just set it out of the sun in the windish area. Those will just, you know, go away on the rocks. If you add water, pour water on them. But there's zero life up here to burn, so just rocks. I'll let that soup cool down for as long as it takes for me to start drinking it, and start drinking it and get some food in me. Good old hot soup. Hot soup. Good soup. Still really hot. I wear a glove, but it's like hot coffee temperature, so it's drinkable. Definitely not what my body's looking for right now, but it is food. It'll do. Ugh, so hot. Check out this view though. Just sitting here with the Jeep. That's what we're working with. It is quite amazing. So can't complain about that. So hot. I'm gonna finish up this soup. Figure out what to do next. Got ourselves a muley down there. Hopping along. Meh. Like, who the heck? Who that though? Who that though? It's just me. Moisture on the bump. Fixed it. Well, called and audible. I'm now in my car. Just stopped by my house, grab a 22. We're gonna go gopher hunting. So back from the hills, on to shoot some gophers. Yep, day in the life. Gets pretty wild like this normally, you know. 1 minute you're in the mountains, next minute you're not. You're in a field shooting gophers, but that's the way she goes.